Hello folks, welcome back to my channel. Software testing is an integral part of the software development lifecycle. It involves testing the software to verify its correctness, stability, and compliance with functional and non-functional requirements. Smoke testing and regression testing are two commonly used software testing types. It helps software teams perform the necessary testing as needed before proceeding to the next level. Smoke and regression tests perform the core task of verifying the features. However, they serve different purposes. In this video, I'll walk you through both the methods and let you know their importance through practical scenarios and relatable examples. What is smoke testing? Smoke testing is a quick check to ensure the most important parts of the software are working correctly before proceeding to more detailed testing. It's often known as build verification testing. It is a subset of the overall test cases that cover the important functionalities of a software system. Check out my previous video tutorial on smoke testing to learn more about it. What is regression testing? Regression testing refers to rerunning previously completed functional and non-functional tests to ensure everything still works correctly after changes have been made to the software. Regression tests are run to ensure that software functions correctly after code changes and does not break any existing feature. Check out my previous video tutorial on regression testing to know more about it. Smoke testing versus regression testing. Let's learn about the difference between smoke and regression testing steps by steps based on different criteria. Goal. The goal of smoke testing is to uncover the critical or blocker issues in the application using the test cases that cover important functionalities of the software. Whereas in regression testing, the goal is to ensure that the new code changes does not break the existing functionality of the software. Scope. Smoke testing verifies the stability of the software by testing critical user journeys of the software. Regression testing covers overall software features to verify if everything is working as expected. When performed, smoke testing should be performed after a new build is released after major code changes. Regression testing is performed after a new feature is added to the software or a major rework is done, or there are changes made to the code base which requires overall features to be verified thoroughly before finally releasing it to the production. Test cases used. The test cases related to critical functionalities of the software are used in case of smoke testing, whereas regression testing considers all the past as well as the failed test cases to check the overall stability of the software. Let me quickly also give you an example of smoke and regression testing to make things clear. An example of smoke testing would be of an e-commerce application where bugs were reported in the add product to cart functionality, where like it was not adding or deleting the product from the cart. Smoke test for the build released after these bug fixes would check a whole user journey from user login to checking out product and making a payment, just to ensure that overall functionality, the critical user journey of the application is working as expected and there are no side effects. In case of regression testing, an example would be adding a new option to sign in using Google or Apple ID does not break the existing login functionality using email ID. So the regression testing will cover checking all the sign-in options to verify that the login works fine. We can also check if there is a negative test scenario in case if we try to log in by entering invalid username or password and system does not allow doing that. The regression testing actually ensures that everything that was working previously in the software is working as expected after the new code changes have been applied. Smoke testing and regression testing go hand in hand in the software testing phase. Smoke testing should be performed on the build to verify that the critical functionalities of the software are working correctly before diving deep into the regression test. Thank you. Subscribe to my channel for more such tutorial videos and share it with your friends.